Okay, good morning students. In continuation, we'll see the two more topics in organometallic chemistry. Two important chemical reactions are there. One is Corey-House reaction and Reform-Tusky reaction. We'll see both the reaction and we'll finish the organometallic chemistry. Corey-House reaction. Okay, this is used for the preparation of higher alkanes, okay, from alkyl halides. Higher alkanes from alkyl halide by using reagent. What is that? Dialkyl cuprous lithium, copper lithium, dialkyl copper lithium. This is the reagent used in Corey-House reaction. So many reagents are there. Example for Corey-House reagents: dimethyl copper lithium, okay, dimethyl copper lithium, dibutyl copper lithium. All these are the best example for the Corey-House reagents. Okay, first we will see the how we prepare this Corey-House reagent. Preparation of Corey-House reagent. Okay, step 1. First we will take the alkyl lithium. How we will prepare the alkyl lithium? You take methyl sodium, reacts with 2 moles of lithium in the presence of dry ether. What happen? We'll get here methyl lithium. Here I am taking methyl chloride. Not methyl sodium. Methyl chloride reacts with lithium, 2 moles of lithium, and forms here methyl lithium along with lithium chloride. This is the methyl lithium. First step, methyl lithium was formed. Step 2. That methyl lithium, 2 moles of methyl lithium reacts with cuprous iodide. What happened? Okay, here CH3 taken twice, dimethyl CuLi. Copper lithium, dimethyl copper lithium was formed. Okay, here lithium iodine reacts with each other and lithium iodide. This is the Corey-House reagent, Corey-House reactant, Corey-House catalyst, like that. Okay, how we prepare the alkanes? By using this preparation of alkanes. Okay, here I am taking one reagent, CH3CH2Culi. It is reacts with any alkyl halide. Suppose I am taking simple alkyl halide R dash. What happened? Okay, here what happened? One methyl group reacts with R dash, forms higher alkanes. Along with that, okay, here methyl lithium will get methyl lithium and cuprous iodide. We'll get back the cuprous iodide. Okay, this is the preparation of alkanes by using Corey-House reaction. Okay, here how we will prepare the ethane by using this reaction? Preparation of ethane. And one more thing, we can't prepare the methane by using this method. We can't prepare the methane by using this method. Here see. Preparation of ethane. How we prepare the ethane? You take here dimethyl cuprous lithium or copper lithium reacts with methyl chloride or methyl iodide, methyl bromide or any. What happened? This CH3 reacts with one CH3, forms CH3. What happened here? CH3Li, and here CuI. Okay, we'll prepare ethane like that. How we'll prepare different alkanes? Okay, here I am taking one more. Okay, how will prepare the ethane? Ethane over na? How will prepare butane? Butane, normal butane. You take CH3 taken as CuLi, reacts with ethyl chloride or C2H5 taken as CuLi, reacts with methyl chloride. In both the cases will get same. In presence of dry ether, what happened here? Cl, all these use. Okay, CuCl plus methyl lithium. Here also CuCl, ethyl lithium plus C4H10. Here also C4H10. We'll get the butane. How will prepare? Preparation of decay. Okay, you take any one. Suppose I am taking CH3CuLi, reacts with 9 carbon atom alkyl halide, CH3 CH2 taken 8 times Cl. What is this? Nonyl chloride. With this nonyl chloride, dry ether, what happened? CuCl, CH3Li. Okay, here one CH3 na, one CH3 here. What will get? CH3, CH2 taken 8 times CH3. Will get decay. How do you prepare? Preparation of 2-methyl butane. How do you prepare 2-methyl butane? Okay, here I am taking CH3 taken as CuLi. 2-methyl butane means you take 2-chlorobutane. 2-chlorobutane. Here CH3 added here, chlorine removed and CH3 added here. What will you get? CH3, CH, CH3, CH2, CH3, 2-methyl butane plus CuCl plus CH3Li, methyl lithium. Okay, this is about the preparation of various alkanes by using Corey-House reaction. How will prepare the Corey-House reagent? First, okay, here alkyl lithium reacts with copper iodide and forms dialkyl copper lithium. Dialkyl copper lithium is called Corey-House reagent. Okay, here by using that Corey-House reagent, we will prepare the so many alkanes. What you want, you can prepare. Okay, now. Okay, how we will prepare neopentane? Here I am taking preparation of neopentane. Just we'll see how we'll prepare the neopentane. What is the structure of neopentane? CH3, CH3. Okay, you take here tertiary butyl chloride. Chloride here na. CH3 taken tiles CuLi. Reacts with tertiary butyl chloride. Cl remove na. Will get this one in presence of dry ether. This we called neopentane along with the methyl lithium and cuprous chloride was found. This is the preparation of alkanes by using Corey-Haus reaction. Then in continuation we will see the one more important reaction, Reform-Tusky reaction. Reform-Tusky. 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 Reform-Tusky reaction. Okay, this is used for the preparation of alpha beta unsaturated esters or carboxylic acids. Acids by using organo-zinc molecules. Organo-zinc molecules. Okay, see the reaction. What is the Reform-Tusky reaction? Reform-Tusky reaction. Okay, first, okay, here I am taking direct I am writing reaction. First I am taking Br CH2 COO ethyl group. Ethyl alpha bromo acetate. Ethyl, second position, bromine is there, so we called ethyl alpha bromo acetate. Ester, this one. This alpha bromo acetate reacts with zinc, forms zinc organic compound. Zinc inserted between this CH2 group and Br will get zinc bromide. Pr Zn CH2 COO ET. Okay, zinc bromide, ethyl, okay, alpha zinc bromide, bromo and zinc acetate will get this one. Okay, will get this one instead of write like this. Zn Br. Okay, this molecule reacts with acetone. Molecule reacts with acetone. What happens here? Nucleophilic substitution, nucleophilic addition reaction takes place. Nucleophilic addition reaction takes place. Here zinc and carbon is there, that's why we call zinc organo compounds. What happens here? Electron transfer towards carbon. It gets negative, it gets positive. Okay, here electron transfer towards oxygen. Oxygen gets negative, carbon gets positive. Nucleophilic addition reaction takes place here. What happens? Here I am writing CH2. Sorry. Here I am writing CH3C, CH2, okay, COO, ET, and here CH3. And here O ZnBr. Okay, intermediate compound was formed. This intermediate compound was formed. Okay, hydrolysis of acidic hydrolysis of this one. What happened? It will break down. Here added H, here added OH. What will get? Zn Br OH. zinc bromo hydroxide. Along with zinc bromo hydroxide, what we have? CH3, COH, CH2, H, CH2, COOET. This is alpha carbon, this is beta carbon. This is called beta hydroxy ester. This is beta hydroxy ester. Okay, by heating or in the presence of concentrate sulfuric acid, in the presence of concentrate sulfuric acid, beta hydroxy ester undergoes dehydration. Beta hydroxy ester undergoes dehydration. What happens here? Will get double bond. Sorry, CH3 isolation, hydrogen from this side, OH and H. What will get here? CH3, CH3, double bond, CH, COOET. What is the name of this one? It is ester. This alpha, beta. Alpha, beta, double bond is there, unsaturated ester. What is the IUPAC name of this one? Okay, ethyl, write ethyl. How many carbons are there? 4 carbons. Butanoate, butenoate. Ethyl, butenoate. Ethyl, butenoate. At beta position we have 1, 2, 3 now. 3 methyl. Right within the bracket. Okay, butenoate. Which butenoate? Second position. Butenoate. 2 butenoate. Ethyl, 3 methyl, 2 butenoate. Butenoate. Okay, here 2 butenoate will get this one, ester. Will get ester. If you add water here, will get acid. CH3, CH3, double bond, CH, COOH. Alpha, beta, alpha carbon, this is beta carbon, unsaturated acid. Okay, here ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol was formed. This is about the reform-Tusky reaction. Reform-Tusky reaction used for the preparation of alpha, beta, unsaturated esters and carboxylic acids. First, you take the ethyl alpha bromo estate. It is reacts with zinc metal, forms organo zinc compounds. Organo zinc esters. Organo zinc ester. This organo zinc ester reacts with acetone. Here which reaction involved? Nucleophilic addition reaction involved. Okay, we get the intermediate. This intermediate undergoes hydrolysis. We'll get the beta hydroxy ester. This beta hydroxy ester, okay, undergoes dehydration in the presence of concentrate sulfuric acid. Forms alpha beta unsaturated esters. Okay, alpha beta unsaturated ester. Alpha beta unsaturated ester converting into acid by the hydrolysis. Acid by the hydrolysis. This is about the preparation of alpha beta unsaturated esters. In continuation, we'll see the one more reaction. Okay, here I am taking aromatic ester. Okay, here I am taking one specific ester, same benzene, Instead of benzene, here I am taking CH3, CH2, COO, ET. That means here bromine is there. Okay, now here bromine is there. Alpha bromo ethyl propionate. Alpha bromo ethyl propionate. Alpha bromo ethyl propionate. Okay, reacts with first zinc. Okay, here we get CH3, CH, Zn, Br, COO, ET. Okay. Then this molecule reacts with anyone, not only acetone. Here I am taking common acetone. This is acetone. It involves a nucleophilic addition reaction. Here carbon hydrogen, these electron transferred carbon. Here gets positive, here gets negative. These electrons are transferred. Here oxygen gets negative, carbon gets positive. Negative reacts with positive, positive reacts with negative. Then what happens? Here I am writing CH3. Positive reacts, this is positive. Here we get negative. Okay, na? Here positive, O, Zn, Br. Here CH3. Here CH. Okay, CH3. COO, ET. Ester was formed. Then hydrolysis. This bond undergoes broken. Okay, here H added. Okay, metal and zinc sorry, oxygen and zinc. Oxygen more electronegative than zinc, so oxygen gets negative charge. Okay, zinc gets positive charge. Here OH minus added. What will get? Zn, Br, OH. Okay, now then what will get along with that? CH3, COH, CH3, CH, CH3, COO, ET. Okay, it undergoes dehydration. In the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, it undergoes dehydration like this. This is called beta hydroxy ester. Sorry, beta. Lose water like this. What you will get? CH3, C, CH3, double bond here, double bond, and here C, here CH3, COO, ET. 2,3 dimethyl butadiene formed. 2,3 dimethyl ester was formed. Dimethyl. Then this is the ester, alpha beta unsaturated ester. Yes, na? Okay. Then hydrolysis of this one, it will break down. Here added H, here added OH. ETOH was formed. Along with that, what will get? CH3, C, CH3, double bond, C, CH3, COO, H. Alpha, beta. This is alpha carbon, this is beta carbon. Alpha, beta unsaturated acid was formed. But what is the IUPAC name of this one? 2,3 dimethyl butyenoic acid. 2,3 dimethyl butyenoic acid was formed. Okay, this is about the reform-Tusk reaction. Okay, from formation of alpha beta unsaturated esters or formation of alpha beta unsaturated acids. Both are the same. This is about the what Organic chemistry, 4th chapter. Organic chemistry completely finished. Okay, organic chemistry completely finished now. Okay, 4 chapters finished. One is orientation on monosubstituted benzene. Second one is alcohols. Third one is phenols. And fourth one is organometallic compounds. 4 chapters finished. And in physical chemistry, in inorganic chemistry, 1 chapter finished, acids. Next in continuation, we'll see the physical chemistry solutions. Colligative properties is there. We'll see that colligative properties. What are colligative properties? How many types of colligative properties are there? Okay, we'll see in continuation. What are colligative properties? The property which depends on amount of the solute we called as colligative property. The property which depends on amount of the solute, so we called colligative property. How many types of colligative properties are there? 4 important colligative properties are there. What are those? One is relative lowering of vapor pressure. Second one is elevation in boiling point. Third one is depression in freezing point. And here one more is there, osmotic pressure. We'll see all those colligative properties in continuation. Okay, we'll calculate some problems are there. We'll see in continuation those problems. After that, IR spectroscopy and second law of thermodynamics. Okay now? Please write notes. Okay, from November 1st we'll start the offline classes. Before that, I think maximum I'll finish. Otherwise, we'll discuss in offline classes. Thank you.